Hello.
Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? So,
Good.
yeah. Okay, good, okay. Anything new? Anything new happened? Anything different?
Oh my God. No.
Okay,
My
yeah.
life is
Oh wait, sorry. The connection kind of. I didn't hear what you said because the connection kind of like there. What you say?
okay. I said nothing. My life is boring.
Oh, it's more. Oh my God. Okay. Well, no. Okay. Yeah. No. My days are pretty much the same as well. I don't really do uh that much of anything. So I understand this feeling. I understand this feeling of not really doing that much different. So yeah. I don't know. What
But
did we talk about
but
last time? Huh?
but for me, oh my God, what we talked about last time?
Yeah. What did we talk about last time?
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
remember.
So what I want to say is sometimes I feel people in Western like having really a fun life, like oh my God, how to
Mm,
say it? No, it's not like us. Even if I want like to have fun, for example, if I want to go outside with my friend, I cannot because first of all, my husband will be upset because he don't
mm,
want me to go outside, especially with my friends. And
mm,
second is because I have kids who
mm,
nobody can watch except
mm,
me. So for me, I
mm.
said is my life like the same from other people around the world or
Mm,
boring?
yeah, yeah. I would say no. Okay, I don't. Okay, so okay, that's actually a really interesting topic to talk about. That's actually really interesting. So okay, so I don't want you to. Okay, first of all, first thing I want to say is like, yeah, don't fall into the trap of thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, right? Because it's not. That's not always true. Have you heard this expression before? Have you heard this expression before?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna teach you the expression. Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on. The grass is greener.
Ah, the grass is greener. It means like life there is better than
Hmm
here.
hmm Yeah. On the other
Mhm.
side. Sorry, on the other side. Sorry, I missed.
On the other side.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
always making. I'm always making typing mistakes on the other side. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I said cider too. Though I'm making all kinds of mistakes. Correct. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, I put the greener on the other side. Oh my god, I can't make any. I can't do anything correct. Okay.
No,
So
I get it. Really, I get like the same.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So the grass. Okay. I'm really. Okay. I'm done. After this, I'm done because I'm
The
just
grass
making
is
some.
greener on the other side.
Yeah, is greener on the other side. Yeah. So, uh, yes, okay. Um, yeah, and so yeah, don't fall into this trap of thinking that the grass is greener
Mhm.
on the other side because that's not
Not.
always true, right? That's not always true. So in America, yeah, okay, I will say that, yeah, in America, culturally, most men don't mind their wives going out to do things, and usually there's like babysitting things that are people babysitting is a very common practice here where you would hire someone to watch your kids, or you would take them to a daycare, like a daycare center, and
Mm-hmm.
you would have them at a daycare. And yeah, and it seems like, yeah, women can go out and do things and at least have brunch, lunch out with their
Yes.
friends, something like this, more common. But more fun, that's a very subjective thing, right? So subjective. So
Subjective.
subjective. Yeah.
Mm. Here's subjective. Isn't it? Uh, it's different from people to other, or just what
Mm.
is one for me, maybe it's not for the other.
This is correct. Yeah, this is correct. So let me translate this to Arabic. Subjective. I don't know if this translates at all to Arabic. I don't know. Subjective. Oh yeah,
I,
yeah. In
I
French, it's subjective.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. In French, it's subjectif. I
It's
don't
a
know.
different French. I think it will be the same because
Mm.
subject is a French, also a French word.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, it's the same. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So it just means like, yeah, like my
Mhm.
experience is going to be different than someone else's experience and what they like. Like for example, like I could say I like vanilla ice cream, right? Someone else might say, "Oh, I hate vanilla ice cream." Like, and so that means the vanilla ice cream itself didn't change. Like, it's the same ice cream. It's just that their experience of it is different and my experience of it is different. So it's a subjective experience, right?
Yeah,
So, but objectively, but then you have the opposite of subjective, which is objective.
objective. Mm-hmm.
Objective, and objective would mean like that, like objectively, you know, like if you eat shit, right? Like if you eat like poo, that's
Oh my God.
disgusting, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
disgusting. Like I think everybody can agree that this is disgusting.
yeah,
Everybody agree. There's no subjectivity in this, right? Like
yeah,
it's horrible,
yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
so this is horrible. This is horrible.
Yeah.
So that's objective and subjective, right? So
Oh,
yeah, so it doesn't say so fun and enjoyment is more or less a subjective experience, like it's more or less a subjective experience. So, you know, yeah, so even though, yeah, I would say because okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. So like,
mm-hmm.
what do if you wanted to go out with your friends, like your husband would be upset, but like do you ever
Yeah.
go out with your friends? Do you ever like how often do you go out with your friends?
Oh my God. I plan to go outside with a friend and I keep like canceling our because
Mm,
I didn't find time
mm,
suitable for me so I can lie to my
mm,
husband. Because I know he will never, ever in life he'll leave
mm,
me to uh, not let me because if I want to do something, I will do even if
mm.
he won't if he doesn't want. But we will fight and argue a lot. So sometimes I just want like to avoid that
Mhm. Mhm,
that
mhm,
yeah oh
mhm,
my God, especially because if I argue with him, sometimes, for example, if he do something in the house or he will not do anything, not talking.
mm,
He will be like an outsider who live with me.
mm.
He will behave. So that's why
Yeah.
that situation.
Mm,
But I planned to go outside with her to a cafe to talk because we didn't see each other for a long time, and I was planning a time, a day where my kids will be at school or at in my in-law house, and I'll be like, and I will like pretend to go like to visit my aunt or something to my
mm,
husband so I can go
mhm,
for 2 hours, like 2 hours. Yeah,
mm.
2 hours. It's a great time for me to
Yeah.
go and back.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, I have this question then
Mhm.
because do you think that this is a Moroccan problem with men? Like, do you think all Moroccan men are like
Uh,
this?
not
Where
all not all the Moroccan men, like my husband, because he said if I say something, he will say, I'm a caveman. I don't care about
mm,
about
mm,
that man. Sometimes I argue with him with my what I wear, and when I say, free, so he said, if you like wear jeans, it's inappropriate for a woman.
mm,
And I told him, there's a lot of women who wear jeans, and they are not married. I say they are married, and they live. Oh my God, they wear some even something short, and he said, yeah, I'm not like those men. I'm a
mm,
caveman. I don't want you to wear that kind of
mm,
of clothes. So yeah, it's not like a Moroccan situation, but my husband kind here in Morocco, there are a lot of people like my
mm,
husband, but there
mm,
are others who's
mm,
like, yeah, it's okay,
mm, mm.
no problem. Yeah.
Mm. Well, yeah, because that's why I was saying to be careful about thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, because there's
Mhm.
definitely men in America who think like this, who think like your husband, where her like, oh, a woman
Mhm.
shouldn't wear this, woman shouldn't wear that, this kind of stuff. But maybe, but perhaps, right? Just perhaps I don't know. I would imagine,
Mhm.
and maybe this is, and once again, this is might be my bias, right? Do you know the word
Mhm.
bias? Yeah, this might be my bias because I'm an
Mhm.
American. I do think that there's less of that in America than it is in Morocco, right? But once
No,
again, I've
yeah.
never been to Morocco, right? So I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
This is just
will be
yeah.
less. I'm
Yeah.
100% sure.
I've never been, so I don't know, but I can imagine. Um, so yeah, so this is where I'm saying it's like yeah, maybe in America there's a chance. There's like maybe, right? But this is the thing,
Yeah.
it's easily that you could be in the same situation in America. Like let's say you were born in America. There's very controlling men in America and this kind of stuff. You could probably be in the same situation. So let's just say that was equal. Let's say you were born in
Mhm.
Brooklyn or you were born in, Marrakesh. It was the same situation, right? So
Yeah.
then what else could you change? Like in your, what else? I mean, what else is a problem? Not what can you change. What else is like? 'Cause you said you feel like life is more fun in America. So
Yeah.
what else do you think is boring about Morocco, or like controlling or boring? Or what's your other complaint or problem? Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, I think like if I was like if born in another environment, maybe because as you said, we don't know,
Mhm.
we are not 100% sure of the thing, but maybe I will not like get married younger.
Mm,
I will
mm,
not. Maybe if I was married, maybe I cannot have kids earlier
mm,
in my life. Maybe I can complete even this. Really, a lot of people here complete their study. They can married and not have kids. So a lot of things. So that's why I say environment, not just like the country.
mhm, mhm,
Maybe
mhm.
because my I live in in a family like preservative or conservative family.
Yeah, conservative, yeah.
Yeah, conservative family where women who's do like the who keep the household.
Mhm.
Is that correct
Yeah,
word?
keep the household, yeah, maintain the
The
household.
maintain the house. And if you let pretend that you like have like it's how do you say HD like
Okay,
the
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
If you are not married, they will say, "Oh, poor women," or for
Mm,
this. For example, for Ania, she got a degree, but she doesn't have a husband. So
mm,
that
mm,
degree is like zero
mm.
besides getting married.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. You can say the social pressure
Hmm.
to conform to marriage
Yes.
is too strong. Yeah. Yeah, or is very strong, or is very influential. Yeah, it's very influential. So I'm going to teach you a few words here. Very influential.
And it's not like I don't like love my husband. Of course, I love him because really, even though we married traditional in the traditional way, but really, I loved him. I loved him.
Mhm.
It's like I'm talking in the past, but
Mhm, mhm,
it's
mhm,
like 13 years of marriage for me, and I'm 33, so I married when I was 20, in my 20s. So
mhm,
it's like you're stuck in a routine or something that in relationship. I
mhm,
don't like imagine my life without him. Really, sometimes I don't. But for me, it's like as they say, the love maybe the oh my god, with time,
mhm,
it's just
mhm,
like the first time. Oh my god, how to say it? Mm,
that you don't feel. Okay, can you repeat that one more time? Repeat it one more time. One more time.
it's like the feeling of the feeling of love it
Mhm,
decreases with time,
mhm, mhm, mhm,
and it's replaced with like responsibility, maybe respect, maybe a lot of things. Yeah,
mhm, mhm,
even
mhm.
if like the love gone,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have something other than the love for me.
yeah, yeah,
Because really,
yeah.
oh my god, because people say I love this man or this. For me, yeah, I know what love is because I love my husband, but
Mhm.
it's not the most important thing in a relationship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot more. There's other things or other pillars. You could say other pillars of the
Other
relationship. Yeah, other
yeah,
pillars of the relationship. So pillars.
I can tell you something happened. Oh my
Mhm.
God, it was, and I respect my husband because really he encouraged me like to return to my study to study and a lot of things. So yeah, I respect him so much for a lot of things because maybe other men cannot accept it, and maybe other other men can accept it.
Mm,
So
mm,
yeah, but I was planning to like try alcohol here in
mm.
Morocco. It's yeah,
Yeah.
um, it's like an inappropriate thing to do for men or women, and
Is it
especially for women.
is it illegal? Is it illegal in Morocco?
Illegal to buy something and to go to your house, or
Okay, yeah.
to drink it in there in a
In a
specific
bar?
place.
Yeah, like a bar or
Yeah,
something like this, yeah.
but I can't go to bar. I mean, I never go to bar, and I
Mm,
don't like. I don't feel like I wanted to. Mehmet, I don't feel like I wanted to.
mm. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
feel like I wanted to go. Yes, and
Okay.
also sometimes we have that idea that people who's there is like, oh my god, I have to see it. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't have the
So
word in English.
you could say there is a stigma for the people
Yeah,
who
to
go
bar
to a bar,
and
yeah, who go to a
or
bar.
having drink or get drunk or yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the, oh my god, it's like if like I we saw I don't I say I saw we saw
Mm.
like women go there. Yeah, we will have a judgment of her like she's like like doing
Like
prostitution or
yeah, yeah,
something like
that she's like she's yeah, that she's promiscuous,
that. Yeah,
US. So I'm gonna teach you this word Do you know the word promiscuous?
no.
Okay, okay. So promiscuous means who has sex with multiple partners. That's what it means.
Oh my
Promiscuous.
god,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Even here, yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah.
for, I don't generalize because, but the majority don't have sex until they get married. But always we can find exception.
Of course, no, of course, yeah,
We
of course,
always
yeah.
we can find it. But the
Mhm,
majority really, yeah, they cannot have,
mhm,
especially girls and women.
mhm.
Men, yeah, they can have. They
Yeah,
here, yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yes, so that's why we um, a lot of like if I go there, it's like I will have like a bad reputation, a
Mhm,
lot of things. So it's not like, and they will not. Sometimes they will not let me go there because you must have like a specific clothing code
mhm,
to wear some some clothing. Like if I go with jeans or even a dress, yeah, they will not let you go because they want you like to. Oh my god, like to oh my god, like how to say like those like dresses who's
mhm,
short, tight, something
mhm,
like that.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
Then yeah, and you must like makeup really because that's what one of my cousin told me because she get there just because she know her she get there her and her friend just because they know the man standing in the front, what we call them. Yeah, she
the
know.
bouncer. She knew the bouncer. Yeah, she knew
Yeah, she know
the
the
bouncer.
vacancy. They let them enter. But if it's not, they will not enter because they didn't wearing that specific clothing.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
for me, it's a no for that place. Even like I don't want even at even the curiosity. I don't have it to go there. But really, I did have like the curiosity to try alcohol just like a little bit just to try the taste.
Mhm, mhm,
And I told my husband that I have that that I want to do it, and he was shocked. Oh my
mhm,
god, yeah. So he said, "Yeah, next time you will tell me that you want to do this or that." So he
mhm,
was really upset, and I told him I will like I will search for something like something not hard
Mhm, mhm,
like you can try it. Like the percentage of alcohol is low, and I will
mhm,
try it at home. So
mhm,
if like I get some, because I never try it. Like I get, for me, if like just like a sip of alcohol will get me drunk. That's my thinking.
mhm,
I told him,
mhm,
yeah, you will be here at house with me, and he
mhm,
said no,
mhm,
no. No, 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 you don't. I didn't drink when I was young, and no, so you will not drink you either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because because that's the thing too, is that like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, if you grew up in a different environment, right? Because there's definitely people here in America, especially people who grew up in like Utah and like
mhm.
Mormons. Have you ever heard of Mormons?
Yeah, I heard about it, like a
Yeah.
religious cult.
But yeah, yeah, they wouldn't like to be called a cult. They kind of are a cult. They wouldn't call themselves a cult, but yeah,
I really
they're a
like
cult. Yeah.
Catholic, like
Yeah,
Christian.
they're a Christian, very strong
Oh,
Christian kind of people,
so they
right?
are Christian.
Yeah, they're Christian. Yeah, yeah,
All of them are Christian for me. Catholic, Protestant, or
yeah,
anything.
no,
For
yeah,
me,
yeah.
it's Christian.
Well, no, so no, so it's so let me explain this. Let me explain this, right? So you know how there's like Sunni, Shia, Islam,
Yes,
this kind of thing.
yeah,
That's what Catholic, Protestant, Baptist. This is what all this is. So all of it
yeah,
is Islam, right? All of it's Islam. I mean, like, or
yeah.
like, if you do Sunni,
You don't
Shia, that's
care
all
any,
Islam.
yeah, any cults. You are Islam or Muslim, and yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so this is the same way with Christianity. So Christianity, yeah, Catholics are
Mhm.
Christians. This is It's all Christian. But then you have Catholics, Protestants, Baptists, Latter Day Saints, blah 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 blah. It keeps
Wow,
going down,
a
down, down,
lot
down.
of,
There's so many. Yeah, there's
yeah.
so many. Yeah, there's so many. So Mormons are another sect. That's what
Mhm.
they call them, sect. Uh,
Fact.
yeah,
Mhm.
sect. That's what it says. Religious sect, right? That's what they
Fact.
religious sect, right? That's what they call them. So it's like a type of Christian, right? Different type of
Mhm.
Christian. And yeah, they're in Utah. Yeah, it's like living what you're talking about, where it's like, yeah, women, they can, and it's not a small amount. Like the whole state of Utah is pretty much like this. Like, so there's probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 million people who are
Mhm.
living like this. And so what the population of Morocco is, what, like 5, 10 million? How much is 10 million people?
No, 36 million.
36 million?
Yeah,
Morocco?
36.
Whoa, okay. I thought Morocco was smaller than that. Okay, my bad. Sorry, I thought
Like,
Morocco.
we are between 36 and 40 million people.
Ah, okay. I did not know that. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. Never mind. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong.
It's
Yeah, I
crowded
was.
here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I didn't know this. It's a lot bigger than I expected. It's a lot bigger than I
Mhm.
expected, but a lot bigger than I expected. Okay, but yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that, and then it's not just Utah, because in America there's also religious people around. Like, especially
Mhm.
here in Texas, there's a lot of religious people here in Texas. Are conservative, not even just religious, conservative people. Then you also have the Amish. Yeah, the Amish. There's this.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yesterday, I saw a video about them. It's like
mm,
they don't use
technology.
technology,
Yeah. Mhm.
anything of the like transportation or anything, and
Nothing.
they
Nothing.
live by their own what they
Right.
like harvest and all of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
I
live off the
saw a
land, and
video.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. And this is in the United States. This is in the United States. And so,
Yeah.
I won the lottery, right, of being able to be born in the United States, but not a Mormon and not an Amish person.
Mhm.
So it's like, so that's what I mean, is like, don't think like, oh, if I lived in America, it's like, well, you could have been born in America and been in this exact
Yeah.
same
And
situation,
being
be
in that sector.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's something
Yeah.
like this, the exact same
Mhm.
situation. So that's what I'm saying, is like, so what I'm trying to say is that, like, something that I had to do with my situation, because yeah, because we could always think that there's a better option. Even me, right? I could say like, oh, why did I not born as, Kanye West, or a child or something? Why is it like this? And I think it's really easy to always look just as something
Mhm.
better, because there's always something better. In theory, there's always something better.
Yeah.
But it's like, so I think it's like, I think it's like important to look around you and say, okay, what is good about my life right now, right?
Yes.
And what can I change, and
Mhm.
what is possible for me to change or convince,
Mhm.
to change something, because we could we you know we have to just work with the cards that we're dealt with, because
Yeah.
it's like we can. I think it's so easy to think like, oh, what if it was like, well, we can play that game all day, we can play that
Yeah.
game all day of like, what if, or not? What if I was a billionaire? What if this stuff? Life would be different. But and so I think just for our mental health, it's important just to
Mhm.
try to ground ourselves. And say, okay, think about what
Yes.
is good around me right now. What is good around me? But not. But it's the thing. I completely agree with you. Those that kind of stuff
Mhm.
is very unfortunate. Like I'm not gonna discredit, or let me give you the discredit
Yes.
your
Credit.
yeah, so discredit your experience. So discredit means like, yeah, like I'm not going to make it sound like your problems aren't big problems. They're big problems. Like that sounds like that, that sounds like a really tough, situation to be in. Like I think, yeah. And
It's like
so
really tough, because now I can handle anything I
mm,
want in my life.
mm, mm, mm,
Really. So
mm,
for me, like in this age, to return to university and have kids, really, it's a
mm,
challenge. That's the most tough in my life to do.
mm,
So for me,
mm,
like to go outside or to have drink, it's not that big. It's like just like from curiosity, as I said. But for
mm,
me now, maybe because I have a goal now and I
mm,
have to achieve it. Maybe I
mm,
have a political, like the timing of my kids' school and my college and oh my god, my work at home and all of that. Yeah, that's for me the most challenging in my life. But not
mm,
like because I'm not
mm.
a teenager or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm mature, mature.
Yeah, you can say I'm a grown woman, right? I mean, you say
I'm
I
a girl.
am.
And I knew it when I returned to the college. I saw teenager people there. They are not interested in their study. They
Mhm,
are there just like to have use Facebook and to talk. And I said, why you are there? Maybe if
mm,
I was at their age, maybe I was also like having Facebook and not listening to the teacher. But because
mhm,
I'm a mature, I say, oh my God, you're wasting your time. Why you are
mhm,
there if you don't want to
mhm.
listen? So I have like another perspective or vision.
Perspective, or you say, yeah, you can say both. Yeah, you have a different vision, a different perspective. Yeah, it's the
Right.
same. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. No, no, this is true. This really resonates with me. This really, because like when I came, because I remember when I met my ex girlfriend and she was telling me about her stories about university,
mm-hmm,
and I was working a regular job in this at the airport, and I hated the
mm-hmm,
job, and I really hated my early 20s and my teenage years, because I was working, and it felt like nothing was working out, like nothing was going well, right? And so then when I met my
mm-hmm.
ex-girlfriend, and she was telling me, oh, when I was 18, I was having all this fun and I was doing all these things, and she went to university. I didn't go to like directly to a university campus. So I was
Yeah.
thinking that the grass was on the other side, like, oh wow, like because I decided not to. I could have gone to a university, but I thought I'm going to go the cheaper option, go to a community college, do all these kind of things. So
Mm-hmm,
so so then and I really became like obsessed with this idea. And so when she started her master's degree, I decided to start my master's degree with her. And this
mm-hmm.
is this is why I'm doing my master's degree right now, right? So this is how I ended
Wow.
up in this situation. Yeah, 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 yeah. And so when you talk about this, it really like touches me, because it's like, oh, I remember when I also let this idea come like grow like a cancer in my brain, where I kind of was like
Mm-hmm,
thinking that like, oh, this is always better. And then when I got here and I actually saw how people were living life, and like exactly what you said, where people weren't paying attention, people didn't care, people were out partying and stuff. I was like, even at 18, I wouldn't have wanted to do this, So I don't know
mm-hmm.
why I thought that this was what I wanted to do. Like this is
Yeah.
I just really what I wanted was a better life, but I didn't want
Yeah.
this. And that's what I wanted, a better life, but I didn't want this. And but I was just thinking, oh, maybe if this happened, maybe if that happened. And then when I got to see it, and now that I'm here and I see it every day, right? It's like, yeah, that was never the lifestyle. I just wanted the bad things that happened to me to not have happened. That's all I wanted. And that's
Mhm.
what it is. It's not that I wanted to go to university. I never wanted to do that. Like that's not what I wanted to do. And so yeah. So I want you to think about that, because we're out of
I'm
time.
happy. You did it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
No, I
happy for
appreciate it.
you.
Okay, I appreciate it. But okay,